Look, we can have it done in a week. Well, under the right circumstances, I might be able to finish it sooner. Oh, I understand your predicament, good man. Alas, we all have to ensure there's bread on the table, do we not? Now, whether this axe right here is ready in 2 or 10 days makes a little difference to me. The real question is, how long are you willing to wait? That looks quite generous. Very well. I'll ask Amandos to prioritize your request. Your axe will be ready in 2 days. Always a pleasure doing business with you. Oh, and please, give my regards to your wife. Until next time. If it isn't my favorite customer, what brings you to our humble abode, little raven? I'm not sure what you're talking about. I merely pointed out that the right motivation could speed things up. He chose to take me up on that offer. Hey, you're the fighter, I'm the blacksmith. Out of the two of us, who do you think knows more about this business? A hint? It's the funny one. You know, the one who doesn't always dress as if their favorite color combination is black, and... let me think. Oh, yes. Black. I am funny. But how could I expect a grumpy crow like you to appreciate that? Anyway, did you only come here to lecture me about my sales technique, or did you actually want something? Aw, and here I thought you came to see me. Oh, please. You always try to hide it behind your mask and that mysterious demeanor of yours. But I can see right through you. You like me. Arrogant? Maybe a little. But also very handsome. Wouldn't you agree? I bet you've been secretly staring at me ever since you walked in. Just because I can't see your eyes doesn't mean I'm wrong. After all, who wouldn't be staring at this? There's no shame in it, really. You're far from the only one who finds me irresistible. Aw, changing subject already? You're no fun. I thought I'd at least get one compliment for these muscles. They're the result of years of hard work. Unless... Don't tell me you found someone who looks better than me. Oh, the agony. The heartbreak. How will I ever get over it? If I must, the answer to your question is no. Armandos is not around. He left early this morning after receiving an invitation from the king. It looks like he's finally made a name for himself. Well, you seem disappointed. Am I not good enough to do business with? I know. You two rain clouds suit each other so perfectly. But it's often the unlike that draw each other in. So, wouldn't that make me the better choice? Well, if you'd give me a chance, we could find out if it's true. Are you getting hot under those thick layers of black fabric yet, little raven? Maybe you should take off your hood and let in some air. Maybe I'm only saying that so I get to see your face. You know how curious I am to finally see what you look like. It was worth a try. But of course, you're here for a different reason. So then, how may I be of service? Yes, your sword. It is indeed finished. A fascinating weapon. And yet, you seem to treat it like it's nothing more than a simple metal blade. Nicks and dents along the edge, the hilt is barely holding together. Honestly, Raven, I expect more out of you. Your sword is one of the finest I've ever seen. It shouldn't wear down that easily. Which makes me wonder, Just what are you fighting out there that you manage to bring it back in this state every time? Always the mysterious one. I see, I won't pry. As long as the sword is the only thing that comes back from a fight looking like this. If anything happened to you, I'd be highly concerned. Not to mention that I'd lose faith in every swordmaster out there. Of course I worry about you. You are our most loyal customer. We couldn't afford to lose you. Now let me see if I can find your sword. It should be in the back. And here we are. One freshly repaired and polished sword for my little raven. I hope I was able to meet your expectations. Oh my, you're making me blush, darling. I'm flattered you have such trust in my work. What is this? I know that, but the price is the same as always, and yet I can tell there are too many coins in this pouch without even looking inside. Are you trying to get rid of all your silver? That's not very wise, Raven. A thank you for what? Repairing your sword is part of my work. I appreciate the gesture, but you can keep the extra coin. No, it has always been 20 silver. I will not take more than that. You can insist all you want. It won't change my mind. Why are you behaving like this? Like you're desperately trying to make up for something? Oh, don't tell me. You found someone else? A different smith? And this is your way of saying goodbye? Oh, my little raven. How could you do this to me? To us? After all this time? That's not it? Oh, thank heavens. I would have been devastated. The thought of you leaving me, I couldn't handle it. The joy I feel every time you walk through that door is something I'm not willing to lose. So you better stay. You sighed? No, it's nothing. Tell me. What do you mean, a royal commission? Escorting the prince? Does that mean what I think it does? So, you are leaving after all? Sure. I know it's a very important task, and the king made a very wise decision when he chose you. You are by far the best swordmaster in the kingdom. But, for how long will you be gone? You're saying a long journey as if you might not come back. You will come back, right? Or do you plan to settle down in a village on the other side of the kingdom? You wouldn't do that to me, would you? Good. Then there is only one thing I don't approve of. You thinking that tossing me a few extra silver coins would suffice as a proper goodbye? Is that all I'm worth to you? You don't have to be good at goodbyes, Raven. But you're more than a merely customer to me. This is not how I want to let you go. I thought it was obvious by now. But if you leave, I will miss you. And I'll be waiting for you to come back. So don't brush me off with a few coins. Please. Here, I want to give you something. Wait a moment. These gloves belong to my father. He was a knight. The finest fighter I ever knew. Well, almost. He gave me these hoping I would once follow in his footsteps. But I eventually realized my strength lies in repairing swords, not wielding them. So I never had any use for these gloves. But I don't want them to sit here unused forever. Which is why I thought, well, If not me, then maybe you would like to wear them. They even happen to be your favorite color. They do mean a lot to me. They're all I have left of my father. But what's the point of keeping them if all they do is gather dust? I'd feel better knowing they're being used for what they were meant for. My father would understand. It's very fine leather, and knowing you, it might be exactly what you need. The ones you're wearing now look, well worn, to say the least. You'll be needing a new pair soon enough anyway. Let me spare you a trip to the Glover. These should serve you for a long time. Here, take them. Please. It would ease my mind knowing they're with you instead of lying forgotten in this shop. No, I don't want your silver. This is a gift. I am sure. You can have them as something to remind you of me while you're gone. You don't have to give me anything in return. I'll always be thinking of you, Raven. I don't need anything to help me remember you. So stubborn. Well, fine. I'll admit, I am a little curious. What do you have in mind? Wait, what? You actually want to show me your face? I don't even know what to say. You know how long I've been hoping for this to happen? That would be like a dream come true. But where's that sudden change of mind coming from? I thought only the people closest to you get to see what's behind that mask. Really? Well, knowing all of my wooing has paid off after all is definitely something I like to hear. Friends is a start. Only, why did you decide to tell me right before you have to leave for who knows how long? That's the worst possible timing. You needed me to know. Well, I'm honored you trust me so much. It really means a lot. So, you really want to do this? Yes, but... Come on, I can see it. You're not telling me everything. Raven? I see how it is. No, I mean, I know why you're doing this. You believe there's a chance you might not return, don't you? And not just because the journey will take you far. What makes you think like that? You are the best swordmaster in all the land. You're more skilled than the guards at the palace. Why do you think the king chose you instead of sending one of his own men with the prince? Even he knows what you're capable of. So stop talking like you won't make it back. Listen to me. I understand that this situation is different from what you've experienced before. You'll be traveling dangerous paths, having to protect not just anyone, but the future of this kingdom. That's a heavy responsibility. But the prince is not a good for nothing. When you're out there, it won't be you alone against the world. Both of you will look out for each other and make sure that you come back home safely. I know you will. You have to. Because if the prince returns without you, he won't like what I'll do to him. Who knows? Just come back to me and I won't have to think of something. I suppose trying is all I can ask you to do. No, we're not doing that tonight. If you actually want to go through with it and show me your face, you'll have to wait until you return. Because I need something to look forward to while you're gone. And a reason for you to make it back. The next time we see each other, you can take off that hood. Till then, I'll remember you the way I know you now. Of course that's enough, Raven. There are so many parts of you I've already taken to heart. Your voice, your posture, the way you move and fight. how much you've done for the people of this kingdom, I already know how special you are. That's why it doesn't matter whether I know what you look like or not. I'll miss you either way. Understood? So, when do you have to leave? I see. I suppose you should go and get some sleep. It's getting late. I don't want to be responsible for you not getting enough rest before the journey begins. Oh, of course. The payment. I assume you won't let me gift the sword to you? Fine. If that's what you want, 20 silver it is then. Thank you. Not for the coins, but for being you. I'm so glad you're a part of my life. Now go. Yes, of course. I'll say goodbye to Armando's for you. Raven, you've never hugged me before. Of course it's fine. It always is. I will miss you too. And not just because I love to tease you. You're important to me. More than you know. If I told you now, you might get scared and stay away forever. So I think I'll save that for when you return. Another reason for us to come back to each other. Promise me, you'll take care of yourself. I want you back in one piece. Alright, then off you go. And try not to forget me while you're out there. Good night, little raven. Safe travels. Until we meet again.